So hi everyone, welcome back again on this channel. So in this video, we will be building a one agent and a tool, and that will be analyzing a profile for us. So let's start this video. If you haven't watched my previous video, you can always watch using visiting the link in the description box. So let's start this video and let's understand how we can build an agent from scratch. So as you come to the tool section in Relevance AI, you will find a few options about building tools. And the first thing you can see is in the new tool section. Now we are here. So as you build a tool, you always get three options. The one is that you can build it from scratch. Secondly, you can clone a template that is already existing. And the third one is that you can use the invention tool and you can just give some basic prompts and it will build for you. But remember one thing, the invention tool always come up with deep lot of bugs, so you always needs to debug it and you need to modify according to your expectations. But in this video, I will be building it from scratch. So let's go with the scratch. Now we are here in the invention section of the agent of the tool. The first thing you see is one thing that is the tool description and its title, what it is and why it is used. So anytime when agent needs to use any tool, it first read their title and descriptions to have the understanding what this tool is about and what outcomes this tool can generate for the agent. So we always needs to be careful while writing the title and the description of the tool. So how to write the title and the descriptions? Now, whenever you are writing a title and the description of the tool, you can always write in a manner that define the objective of the tool. So here in our scenario, the objective of the tool is to analyze the LinkedIn profile of the prospect. So I'm writing the title that is LinkedIn Profile Analyzer. Now we can write the description in a more elaborated manner. So this tool analyze LinkedIn profile of the prospects. Now we are done with it. The second option you see here is the input part. So we are done with the title and the description of the tool. Now we are here with the input. So what it is and how it is different from the first one. So the first one is about that is defining the objective of the tool. Now we are dealing with the input that we are going to give to the tool and the agent will be giving to the tool. So in this manner, you need to define what input you are going to give. So here you can see the lot of different formats of the data that can be provided to the as an input to the tool. So most of the time we will be dealing with a textual format. So I have selected the text format. Now again I can see the type of the name of the input and the description of the input. Remember, here we need to define the input that we are giving. So here we will be giving a LinkedIn URL. So we can define the LinkedIn URL and the description is you don't need to define, but you can. This is the URL, LinkedIn URL of prospect. Prospect. Guys, always remember the difference between the title and description of the tool and the title and the description of the input. Okay. Now, whatever the URL we pass here, this tool, the first step will pass the URL into this variable. And this variable works as a container to pass the value to the second step that we will be having. I am renaming this to define it better. Now we are done with it. Now let's go to second step. So here I'm adding the second step and the second step is about a LinkedIn profile analyzer. So I need to do some operation. So I'm choosing this one that is a get LinkedIn profile. Now here we are in second steps. You always see a few options in the second step and that is the URL. So this steps requires the URL and this URL is about the LinkedIn profile. So what I'm doing here is I'm defining the variable that I defined here. So you can do some editing here and you can do the same here as well. So it is working. All right, so we are here Now what we need to do is that we are passing the URL through this variable, and this variable is passed on to here. Now it is asking me that what is the operation we want to perform on that URL, LinkedIn URL. So here we can perform this get user post. So I'm going with it. And in the third step, I'm using an LLM module. Why LLM module? So I'm using LLM module because this LLM module will be having a role, and it will be taking a lot of my posts, my LinkedIn profile data, and then it will be using all those data and will giving me a summary of the profile, complete profile. So I need to write prompt to this LLM that we will be doing it here. Now I'm writing the prompt on this section. So as I use a chat GPT, and I use a chat GPT to write the prompt here. Now I directed this chat completion model to perform the action on this variable. So I need to define this variable here. So I am writing here is the data from the profile. So I'm defining the variable here. And that is, this is the data. So now this is ready to go, and let's run this tool. So I kept the changes. Let's find out a LinkedIn profile. LinkedIn, LinkedIn profile. Now I am here. Now I am here and I'm copying my LinkedIn profile here. Now here is the link of my profile, and I'm directly using it into the tool. So I'm done with it, and let's run the tool here. Now you can always see the steps that is running, and it is showing the data, and then it will give us eventually the output. Always remember one thing, that you need to define the LM part very cautiously. So in this, I'm writing it a very generalized prompt, but you can always define it in a deep manner. So it is analyzing my skills and reading my LinkedIn profile, description, blah, blah. So you can always read out a lot of things, and you can define according in your prompts. Now I'm done with the tools. So this tool is saved here, and I'm getting back. So this is a very raw form of data, but now it's time to build the agent. Okay, so we are back here. We have saved the tools. Now we are in the agent. So I have built this agent. So you just need to define the prompts only, nothing much more than this. So the prompt is just that this is a Leo, this is a LinkedIn growth strategist AI that analyzes LinkedIn profile and covers successful growth stories, provide actionable insight, blah blah. And you need to define the tool here. So I'm defining the tool. This is the tool that I'm using. And here I need to add my few tools. So you can see this option, and you can add your tools using this function. So you can always find your tools here. Now I'm adding my LinkedIn profile analyzer tool. So this tool has been added here. All right. So here your task is LinkedIn profile. Use this tool here. So removing this one too. And here I'm putting the, so you can use the slash to add the tool. And I added the tool here. Okay, so I'm just going with it, the first tool only. Let's see how does it work. So I kept the changes. Now let's run the tool. Okay, so we are done with the agent. So this agent needs two tools, but we have just given it one. So it will not be giving us so much of the value, but it will be having us some of the value that will be uh, coming up from the analyze tool. So let's say, hi Leo. So you Leo will be asking a LinkedIn profile from us. So yeah, as I expected, now I'm giving you the link. Let's say what you can do for me. Okay, so now you will see that it will be using a tool. Okay, let's wait. Okay, so you can just see that it is writing the my LinkedIn profile into the tool, and now this is running the tool, and it will giving us the output. It is analyzing the LinkedIn profile data. So let's see how does it work. Okay, so it has come up with a complete report on my LinkedIn profile. Now you could see that based on my analysis, it has given me a score that is an optimization score. So it says that I have strong technical skills in AI development and automations, leadership skills, blah blah blah, growth area, limited exposure to advanced data analytics, to visualizations, underrepresented skills in UX design and financial management. It has mentioned my content strategies that I post for 3 to 4 times in a week. My top performing content is about technical insight about AI development. So I post a lot of AI content on LinkedIn. So you can find it on my LinkedIn as well. Now you could just see key topics and growth metrics are there. Follower growth rate are 15% of the 19 days. Average engagement 8% likes, comments, shares. It is very less. I post a highly technical content about it. So network growth steady increase in connections, particularly in professionals in AI. So just understand the level of it is observing using the data. Identify strategies, content sharing, and engagement. Gaurav frequently share valuable insight and engages with his audience. Now you can use this agent to analyze a particular person profile, and then you can pitch them the product and service. Like you can offer him a marketing services, you can offer him a content strategy services. So you can build this tool and then you can ask people to, hey, to use the tool, and then you can offer them, hey, so we found that this tool, you so you can say, hey, we observe your profile and according to that we can help you to increase from this X percentage to this Y percentage. And that's how you can sell the agent, and you can sell your services, like if you are selling SMMA services to people. So this is how this agent actually works. So in the next video, I will be building a outbound agent that will be outreaching, that will be finding us leads, intent-based leads, and that will be outreaching. So stay tuned for the next video and let me know your comments in the comment box what you want the next video upon, and what's your doubts. I will be love to taking care of your doubts. Okay, guys, see you in the next video and looking forward to connecting you soon on next video. See ya there.